You know the scene. The expert arrives with designer sunglasses, types on the computer, and boom! The killer is caught before the commercial break. Crime series made the world fall in love with forensic science, but they also created the biggest illusion in the history of criminal justice. Forget the labs with neon lights. Today we are going to tear up the Hollywood scripts. Welcome to Real Forensics.
Science never lies. Forensic Dossier.
Myth number 1. It's time. On TV, a blood sample goes into a magic machine that flashes colored lights and spits out the killer's name, address, and blood type, while the detective grabs a coffee. The reality is far less glamorous. It's called the backlog. Analyzing DNA is a complex chemical process. You have to extract, purify, quantify, amplify, and only then generate a genetic profile. Even with cutting-edge technology, it takes time. And the biggest problem isn't the machine, it's the waiting list. Real labs are overwhelmed. A routine DNA test can take weeks, sometimes months, to complete. No one solves a murder during the graveyard shift. Real justice requires a patience that TV simply doesn't have time to show. Myth number 2. Sex 0.2. The magic words. Point 4. Zoom and enhance. The detective looks at a gas station. Security camera recorded in potato quality, and asks the tech guy to zoom in on the reflection in a pigeon's eye to see the shooter's face. And magically, the image gains HD resolution. Here's a basic rule of optical physics and computing. You cannot create information where it doesn't exist. If a camera recorded a face using 10 pixels, zooming in will just give you 10 giant pixels. Modern software can improve contrast, reduce noise, and stabilize videos, yes, but it doesn't invent details the lens never captured. If the original image is a blur, the final evidence will be a sharper blur. Myth number 3. The jack of all trades, CSI. In the shows, the exact same character secures the crime scene, photographs the body, interrogates the suspect, runs the DNA in the lab, performs the autopsy, and by the end of the episode, sex 0.3, arrests the bad guy in a shootout. That professional does not exist. Criminal investigation is highly compartmentalized. It's strictly teamwork. The person who processes the crime scene is rarely the person running the DNA in the lab, and neither of them performs autopsies. That is the exclusive job of the medical examiner. Most importantly, crime scene investigators and forensic scientists generally do not carry guns, do not chase suspects down dark alleys, second 0.2, and do not conduct interrogations, second 0.3. Their job is the evidence, not the shootouts. A CSI's weapon is an alternate light source and a collection kit. Myth number 4. The glamour of death. You will never see a real CSI in high heels or a designer suit leaning over a corpse. A true crime scene is chaotic, filthy, poorly lit, and dangerous. Investigators work in the pouring rain, in the mud, in 100-degree heat, or in freezing cold, often wrapped in suffocating protective suits. Investigators work in the pouring rain, in the mud, in 100-degree heat, or in freezing cold, often wrapped in suffocating protective suits. You might be thinking, what's the big deal? It's just entertainment. But these myths have created a very real and dangerous phenomenon in courtrooms, known as the CSI effect. Today, everyday jurors who watch these shows walk into courtrooms demanding impossible forensic evidence. If there's no DNA in a simple car theft case, or if the fingerprint is an imperfect resolution, they tend to acquit the guilty party, thinking the police were incompetent. They expect TV magic. Real forensic science isn't magic. It's slow, meticulous, frustrating, and sometimes flawed. But when it works, when physics, chemistry, 0.2, when physics, chemistry, and biology align to tell the story of someone who can no longer speak, it is infinitely more fascinating than any Hollywood script. Welcome to the real world of criminal investigation. I'm Expert K, And if you have the stomach for the truth, subscribe to the channel. But the Forensic Dossier is just getting started.